What's up guys, E-Rob here from Discount Trading Cards. Today we're doing a deck profile, Magic the Gathering. Be sure to check out the links in the description box. One's to our eBay page and one is for the card list to this deck. So let's get into it. The name of this deck is Devastation. For your basic land types, you got 13 forests, you got 9 mountains, you got 2 tranquil thickets, which you can cycle if you're in a jam, and also 2 forgotten caves, which you can cycle to get more cards in your hand. We have 3 Elvish pioneers. When these come into play, you can put a basic land card from your hand into play tapped. So these are really good early game to just get you some extra mana out, so you can start doing some damage. We have 2 Wirewood elves. These just allow you to add mana, so they're pretty much like lands themselves. There's 3 of those. 2 Wirewood Savages. This is whenever a beast comes into play, you may draw a card. This is actually a beast-themed deck. Most of the creatures from now on you'll see are beasts. It's a beast and cycling deck. So right here we have a Barkhide Mauler, and you can cycle that if you are having trouble getting something going. You have a Snarling Undorak, which its ability you can give it +1/+1 until end of turn. It's a 3/3 feature, and you're also able to morph that for a reduced mana cost. There's 3 of those. Now we have a Venomspout Brackus. Its ability is pretty good. It's Venomspout Brackus deals 5 damage to target attacking or blocking creature with flying. You can also play this for the morph cost for reduced mana, and it's a 5/5, so it's just a very powerful card. And the last green creature, we have a Towering Baloth, which has a rather high mana cost, but you can morph it, and it's a 7/6, so it does a lot of damage. For our red creatures, we have a Battering Craghorn, which you can morph, and it has first strike. There's 2 of those. We have a Shaleskin Bruiser, which has trample, and whenever it attacks, it gets +3/+0 for each other attacking beast. And like we said, this is a beast-themed deck, so that's a definite good bonus there. We have Snapping Thragg. Whenever Snapping Thragg deals combat damage to a player, you may have it deal 3 damage to target creature that player controls. And it also has a morph cost. We have Tephraderm. This has some pretty good abilities. Whenever a creature deals damage to Tephraderm, Tephraderm deals that much damage to that creature. And whenever a spell damage deals damage to Tephraderm, Tephraderm deals that much damage to a spell's controller. And it's a 4/5, so it's pretty powerful. We have Charging Slateback. It can't block, but it is 4/3, and you can morph it. For our green spells, we have Deep Reconnaissance. This is allow you going to get some mana if you're having trouble getting that going. A lot of these cards do have higher mana costs, but there's a lot of things that help you get cards in your hand and to get mana. So we have 2 of those. We have an Explosive Vegetation, which is really good. You can search your library for up to 2 basic land cards and put them into play tapped. Naturalize is just in there if your opponent has an artifact or enchantment that's really hindering you, you can destroy that. We have Beast Attack, which puts a 4/4 beast token into play, and it also has a flashback. Let's play that twice. Here we have Primal Boost, which gives a creature +4/+4, and you can cycle it, and even if you cycle it, one creature gets a +1/+1 bonus. We have Might of Oaks, which gives a creature +7/+7 until end of turn. If that creature has trample, that's a really powerful card. We have Overrun, which gives creatures you control +3/+3 and trample. So this is just a really powerful card if you have a lot of beasts out, and this could be a game changer or maybe in the game. Now we have our red spells. We have Chain of Plasma. It deals 3 damage to target a creature or player. Then that player or that creature's controller may discard a card from his or her hand. If he does, he or she may copy the spell and choose a new target for that copy. So this is kind of a dangerous card to do, but it's a gamble that you can take. And Solar Blast deals 3 damage to target creature or player. You can cycle this, and if you do, you still get to deal 1 damage to target creature or player. We have Erratic Explosion. Choose a target creature or player, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land card. Erratic Explosion deals damage equal to that card's converted mana cost to that creature or player. Put the revealed card in the bottom of your library in any order. So you could get lucky. A lot of the cards in this deck have high mana costs, so that could deal a lot of damage to that player. Thunder of Hooves deals X damage to each creature without flying in each player, where X is the number of beasts in play. Again, this is a beast-themed deck, so that will work out really well. And last, we added this as a duplicate. Imprint, when duplicate comes into play, you may remove target non-token creature from the game. As long as the creature card is imprinted on duplicate has that card's power, toughness, and creature types. It's still a safe shifter. So it can become a beast, and you can just copy one of your beasts out on the field, or you can copy one of your opponent's creatures if they have a really powerful creature. That's it for this deck. Let us know what you think about it. Also, if you're interested in other decks, just message us. We have a lot of cards, and we'd like to hear from you. Leave comments in the description box, and just to remind you, this deck is for sale on our eBay page. Thanks a lot.